Hello out there. How are you doing today? Happy holidays, 2020 style. I hope you're having a good weekend, starting to get a little bit of the fever for the holidays. Looks like we're only about 5 days away now. And, well, however you celebrate the end of the year, I hope you're going to really enjoy yours. Brad and I are going to present today, which is our point for, what we want to show you. All the talk about what we were going to be doing up in our new home, a lot of it's been taking place off camera until now, and we did go back a couple of weeks ago to receive our home entertainment unit, which was, it's really beautiful. So here's the deal, gang. It arrived, and we have 288 plus pounds of newly milled entertainment unit. They said it might smell because unlike imported stuff, this is made from freshly hewn HEWN wood. They said you can put baking soda in it and vinegar to take off the odor, but don't get detained. It's curing now. I can't believe wood that actually has to cure in the presence of the owner. And Brad's slicing it very merrily, as you can see.
No, he's not.
Well, it's because we don't want him to cut his finger off and not even chafe it, but he's also cutting it on a peacock rug, which they don't make anymore, so we have to be careful. But yeah, this is quite a something. Don't move. Stay exactly where you are. Don't even think of it. Don't even think of it. We'll pop in every so often to show you little vignettes here, but this is not a pretty sight. I'm just kidding. We're happy to have it here.
Yeah.
But, whoa! What a...
Oh, here comes snow.
Uh-huh.
Better known as styrofoam.
Oh no, the dreaded styrofoam. You might as well have a blizzard because it's gonna blow around. The weather outside is frightful, and here it's so delightful. Okay. Hey.
Huh?
What'd you say, Brett?
I said, don't do that. You're gonna be cut off because that's probably a copyrighted song.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
The weather in here is spiteful, but in here it's so undelightful. No,
it's very delightful.
Copyright. All right.
Especially looking at Ollie.
Oh yeah, well, that's another story. Yeah.
Yes. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, this is another story for another day.
The
anyway,
unveiling of Ollie.
A lot of stuff going on here. It's very, very beautiful here in Alabama. But welcome to our southern front porch, and we'll do little vignettes here. We're teasing you. We're gonna let you see 2 or 3 setups and then the finished product. Goodbye, y'all.
Bye now.
Take care.
Y'all come back.
You hear? Take care. So, here's the deal. The workers merry. Hey, thank you, Brad, for making this dream come true.
Thank you all for making this dream come true.
Well, thank you, God, for making this dream come true. Yeah, really. Now, this is what you've got when you put together 282 pounds of birch, poplar, cedar. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Yeah. As you can see, with the tapestry, it's very nice. Yeah. There's just some touch up now, but hey, this is a room that became totally ours from the get-go. And we saw it. This house came to us on the internet, so we didn't know what we were going to get. We put on sort of makeshift rods a couple of times ago when we first were here, but yeah, it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. So hope you enjoyed the little videography tour. We don't do this kind of stuff normally. Maybe we should do it more. Maybe we will in the future when there's over 50,000 subscribers. Hint. But yeah.
I haven't done this sort of stuff. I used to install screen rooms, roll-ups, awnings, put myself through college after the Navy.
A man about town.
Bon vivant.
Yeah, exactly.
Au revoir.
Yeah, au revoir, honey. Au revoir.
Yeah, go away now.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Brad did this, and because you do what you can when you're in Florida, because it's not exactly a land of a lot of opportunity, you kind of just make your name in something that would be, you know, you get good money doing that, but you work in the 95-degree heat, and it's not all that much fun. It's a pretty nice fireplace. Do you need a fireplace here? Not all the time, but it's nice. So that's it for now, folks, and we're gonna, you know, do some little vignettes here. This has almost been going now for about 7-8 hours today. We're taking little breaks. It was a beautiful day. It was around 70, and for December that ain't bad. But yeah, we have a little bit of rest now. We'll let you get back to your day and your evening and your holiday celebrations. Happy weekend to you, by the way, before Christmas. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. But we got the closet painted when we were there a couple of weeks ago. What did you see? The size of this walk-in closet is ridiculous. It was so big that we had an extra piece of furniture that Brad installed it in there. And I guess we were thinking put a TV or a table lamp on it, because it's just it's a room. We could literally rent it out and probably, you know, have somebody be very comfortable in there. But yeah, it turned out really well. It was a mixed bag getting back, because we have less attachment now to this environment. Of course, we did get to see our cats when we got home late. We got home later than we were supposed to a couple of Sundays ago, because we missed 2 flights. One because we got out of the house too late, because we were still assembling the Yamaha keyboard, and spent a little more time. I wasn't even thinking of it, actually, and I didn't really care. That was fine. And there's a lot of flights going out of Atlanta, fortunately. And then we got hungry when we were at the Atlanta airport, so we went to TGI Fridays and had fish and chips, which was really good. But we probably had one too many sips of our iced tea, and we saw the plane had already says it's closed. It hadn't taken off yet, but we ran to the gate and they said, no, sorry. So we went back to the customer service at Delta, and they booked us for a third flight, which we were on the waiting list, but none of them are jam-packed now, so maybe this week and next week they will be. But so we were lucky. So we did get home kind of before 11-ish, 11:15, which we were supposed to be home much earlier than that. But we really squeezed a good day of fun on Sunday, and it was nice. It was a really nice, long weekend. There was work to be done. We rearranged some of the lights because they weren't shining on some of the plants that we thought they should have been, so we connected that. Found out that the timer on the lights was bad, and we forgot to go back to Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever to get another timer, so the lights will be off till we get there. So we'll save a few bucks on that. But everything else was looking good. The sprinkler's working, the shrubs are growing, the trees are growing, and looks like people live there. And we did put in a live oak too between us and the neighbor's house, which will be an asset to the neighborhood. There's not too many live oaks in that neighborhood, probably mostly because they're a little pricey. They're not as cheap as they are in Florida, but we got a nice one. Bobby from B-Tops Landscaping put it in, and it's going to look nice in the spring, and it'll probably grow quite a bit. When you put plants in Zone 8 growing zone in the fall, they don't do much top growth, but they're all the winter long, which is, so to speak, whatever feeble winter they have in Alabama. It helps the roots continue to grow from the times the leaves are falling off, and then the plant goes dormant when it drops to under 40 degrees usually. And then you actually have the benefit, even though the plant's been in the ground for only 3 or 4 months, it's like the plant's been in the ground for a year, because the temperature's there, the ground never freezes, and so root growth can continue on, and it really knits itself well to the surrounding soil. So we're going to have beautiful flowering shrubs in the spring, and nice leafy growth of the palms and the shade trees all through the summer and the fall, and it'll actually pick up a whole another growth year. So that's kind of neat. And all in all, just a really good time. So the videos that we're going to follow with on this little piece here will be vignettes of what we did assemble, and it gives you an idea of how the rooms are coming together, the colors of the rooms, and why we like the house so much. And I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for the subscription since we've been harping on it like a parrot. I do appreciate it. The numbers are starting to come up again. Oh, it's a long time before our Southern Front Porch becomes a talked about YouTube channel among more than just a group of people, but it has to basically double its growth from where it is to where people would be interested in asking us to do some kind of an endorsement. And yes, we'd only do endorsements on products that we believe in. Of course, that's not, you know, we're not in that stage of our life where YouTube is going to be our sole sustenance. We do have alternative money coming in, and we're both going to work part-time most likely in our craft. So you know, it would be difficult for me to give up that entirely, and I think Brad would like to continue doing some consultant work in the financial world, but not enough to annoy him and, you know, get pigeonholed into where he gets here in South Florida, because people want his advice and need his advice kind of 24/7, even though it's not quite that, but on messages and email they get through, and it's just a little irritant. It's like, you know, they're out there bugging you and you don't want to be bugged. And that's one of the things that we'll avoid when you're working part-time and semi-retired. I don't think people would have the audacity to do that. So hopefully, and it will be in a different environment. It's not as pushy there as it is here. This is tough. This is kind of what they used to call the sixth borough of New York City. So I don't know if that's true as much as it was when they first called Miami that, but this is not the land of pleasant living. This is a very competitive place to live, so we'll kind of be happy to hang that up. And you know, and it's interesting too. I say that because I know how, you know, I'm selling myself into the new environment too, in a way, because when you come to live in Florida, or especially Southern Florida, this is the 2 or 3 months that you come here for, basically. It's pretty damn nice out there today. Partly to mostly sunny, about 80, and really, you know, it's not that sticky. It's a little sticky, but it's not that bad. And it doesn't make you forget what you've just been through for the last 9 months of heat and humidity, but it kind of, the mind is wonderful about forgetting things, good and bad things it forgets. And this, so the heat and the stickiness and the hot nights become further pushed back in the recesses of your brain, only to be kicked into the front of your brain again that first day you walk outside in late March or early April, and it feels like you just are in a sauna. So that's the bad thing about Florida. And I don't think people say, well, you've got to be in the ocean then to enjoy a hot day in Florida. Well, how many people have the opportunity to really do that, or even want to? Besides, I'm afraid of sharks, and I don't like the fact that people pee in the water either. So I don't think that I'm that much of a beach person, and I can't do it. At our age, we have to watch for skin cancers and such, and I've had them. So, and it runs in Brad's family too. So we're not going to be sun lovers. But it's a nice day today. It's just pretty out. It's not viciously hot. It just feels like the way you'd want it to be, or maybe the realtors say that it is when you made the good choice of moving to the semi-tropics of the United States. Debatable. It's all debatable. So we'll enjoy the films. We'll get back with you with a little wrap-up after. Thanks for subscribing to our Southern Front Porch. Thanks for supporting it, recommending it, liking it. Ring the bell so you get the next video on time after we just publish it. You'll know before anyone else does. And it's hot. It's a hot topic. So yeah, you'll be able to talk about it at the water cooler the next day at work, or at your favorite bar in the evening, saying, aren't those guys hot and amazing? Super amazing. So have a great day, great week, and we love you. Bye-bye.